moment here at this place called Sprouts. It's a, I believe it says a farmer's market here in Fresno, California. Now we won't be able to live stream with voice as I go through some of the products that are going to be on the shelves. Again, this is all in hopes of trying to decrease your inflammation and decrease your pain in your joints. As a physical therapist, this is something that we like to encourage and we try to promote. Now, we don't have time to do that usually in our sessions, but this is a little bit of a grocery spree that demonstrates some of the things that you can buy. Now, we sometimes look at things that would not increase allergen reactions in your body, and that includes things like peanuts, soy, even dairy products and the like. And we have to make sure that we wanted, let's see, somebody put on there, yes. Now, we will not probably be looking for steak necessarily, but we can look at some other things. Now, Beyond Beef is something that's out there. Some people like to choose. Hamburger, well, we usually like to have something that might be a little bit less of that. And you can choose that if you'd like to. Certainly your own choice, but we're looking again for things that might decrease your consumption of animal products, because that's one of the things that I'm promoting here on the channel. Now, fish can be also a choice that you can do. You can do a flexitarian diet if you like to, but those also include certain kinds of chemicals and such that might not be necessarily helpful for those things that can increase your inflammation. Now, we have to also think about inflammation and autoimmunity as well. Things sometimes can increase your autoimmune dysfunction if you go too high in non-processed, and certainly some things like grains and legumes, and those other things can increase your immunity and also can create problems with that. I mean, decrease your response to be able to suppress that in your body, which is not good as well, and can cause increased autoimmunity. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go in the store a little bit, maybe not for a long stream because I'm on my mobile device right now, but let's see if we can do that in a silent mode if possible.
I'm looking for the hemp powder. I don't see it right now, but that's something that I would choose as well as the hemp powder. Maybe they're out right now. Not that it's probably a hot item. Now, if you can make your own patties, that's great, but sometimes you don't have time. And there's a certain one I like. I like the ones that are from Hillary's. These are good here. Let's see here. This one that's just the traditional, or whatever, the original. I don't see it right now. This one's a good one too, called the root veggies. It doesn't have any eggs. Yeah, pretty clear on that. Sorry for the video last night. We didn't have sound. Still learning on that. A lot of the items that you can buy have as well things that are maybe high in anti-nutrients, phytates, lectins, and such. And those are the things that I'd like to choose from. And once I pass by here, I'm going to try to sneak in here if I can. Sorry. This is an excellent choice for protein for those who are interested. Is this organic tempeh. Now this one is nice because it doesn't have anything other than the no, it's not that one. There's another one that's there. It's just like soybean. Yeah, this one here. This one has the organic soybean, and it says here water. This is fermented soy. For those who have difficulty with soy, the fermentation process helps decrease the allergic reactions to that. There's a lot of plant-based meats and such, and plant-based milks or nut milks. I like to try to make my own yogurt now, but this is a choice here. You can get the unsweetened coconut milk yogurt. Very good to have your probiotics, prebiotics. Still trying to remember the difference between the two. I like this organic almond milk. Usually the vanilla version is the one I like. Now when it comes to produce, it's always good to see if you can get organic because of the problems with glyphosate, GMO, and that could react to your body too and create allergic reactions and increase your joint issues. Of course, there's the whole argument about the nightshades with eggplant, tomatoes, potatoes, and the like. I always like to choose the ones that are on sale because it is quite expensive when you choose organic, but definitely something you have to be careful. You got to be careful about too much the sugar content in the fruits. That's why some of the what we call resistant starches found in the green papayas, the green mangoes, the green bananas would be the better choice for that, and the berries. That would be good. Now these are organic, these are more expensive. Now when it comes to vegetables and such, the vegetables usually that are good, again, the tomatoes, if you wanted to choose the tomatoes and decrease the reactions and such, you can also choose the ones that have the more pulp and less seeds, and the Roma tomatoes is a good choice for that, okay? An excellent source for the healthy fats and keeping your meal balanced is the avocados. The avocados is good as well, a very excellent source of your vitamins and minerals and such. All right. Now another one that I like to choose is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are really good too when it comes to trying to have the calcium in your diet and the such. You can also choose those who are problems with issues with oxalates. You got to be careful with the spinach. Your absorption of the sesame seeds might not be as great. So the cruciferous vegetables are a good choice, and the like. So when it comes to if you're using any kind of like baking powder, I like to choose this one here just because it's aluminum free. We don't want to have too much aluminum in the diet, and certainly if you're do the baking, it's good there. For the dealing with the what we call the flour, if you're trying to choose anything, you got to be careful with the flours because some of them don't really cook well. Your almond flour definitely not going to be a good baking powder, but you can choose other grain-free ones. There's the coconut flour. I haven't tried that one. The paleo flour is quite expensive, and I wouldn't really encourage that one unless you're you know, making something small. All right, so we'll probably come back next week because there are many aisles to go through. But one of the other ones, the products that I like lately is the Miracle Rice products. And trying to find that now, and I don't see if I can find that right away. But they are usually in this Oriental section here. I don't see, here's one. You can get one that's already like this, that's already made, or the ones that drain. It has a quite strong scent because it has this noodle, and it's called konjac flour or shirataki, if you've heard of that. That's also good. That is the this one here is like a soup already, but you can choose ones that are just the noodle part. And in that section a while ago is where I was trying to show you, but someone was right there, so maybe I can do that right now, and maybe no one's there. Yeah, here we go. So that's kind of a popular section. Cheese, you got to be careful with the cheese, that there's just a lot of the saturated fats in that, unless you're going for the keto. You also have paleo. You have also these other things as well. So now tofu, you got to be careful not having you know, too much tofu with soy. So that's why I was going for the tempeh, but I already chose that. And I'm looking for trying to see what I was looking for here. Oh, here it is. This is the shirataki noodles. This one here is a white yam noodle substitute that has that yam. This is the one that I like to choose here. All right, now my arm's getting pretty heavy. I just got a small basket, so next time we'll do a little bit more, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a a tour of some shopping items. We didn't even get over to the minerals and vitamins and such. There are certain ones that I like to use. Maybe in a little bit we can look at that here before we go. And hope you have a wonderful day today, in the afternoon as well. Let me see if I can search around for that. Yeah, so there's all kinds of things in this section. I have just discovered some things in this section that is very good, but we will go through that maybe next time. All right. So, all right. Thank you very much, and hopefully you can join me next time on my live stream.